Good morning, besties. It is Monday. It is the start of a new weekly reading vlog. I like to do one of these per month. I don't think you want to see me reading every single week, but I just like to display what it looks like to have reading as like a main hobby while I'm actively adulting throughout the week. I don't know if I'm actively adulting. I go to work. How about that? My dream world would involve me just reading books all day, but I gotta make that cheddar. So this is an exciting Monday morning because usually I travel for work and that means my husband is home by himself enjoying our wonderful house. However, for only like the second time, my husband is gone. So this morning I am home alone, which means even though it's so early, the sun's not really out yet, I can sit in my reading chair and read because this is in our bedroom. So I had to turn the lights on in order to be able to read. I am halfway through An Honored Vow by Melissa Blair. This is the fourth book in the Halfling saga, so this is the final book. I'm a little bit sad that this series is ending, but also it's been such an incredible series. Like, I can't even wait to finish it. I'm not gonna really give away too much about the story because it's book 4, and if you want to read it, I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you. I am also 54% of the way through The Women by Kristen Hanna on my Kindle. So I've got about an hour to read before I have to go to work. There's already a ton of work waiting for me, but I'm gonna do the reading first. I don't care. Gotta hydrate, for sure.
And for those of you who are new here and don't know me yet, I'm Sabrina. This is Sabrina Reads and Roams, where I mostly read. I sometimes roam, aka I go on non-glamorous business trips, and sometimes I do both at the exact same time. But anyway, I am so glad you're here. I upload new videos every single week, so I hope you sit back, relax, and enjoy some good reading vibes with me in this video.
Okay, y'all, listen, I am about to crash out. I promise you. Like, the Monday is Mondaying. I still have my bonnet on, and it's like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm gonna make lunch. This camera's gonna die soon, but it's okay. I'm just gonna talk until it dies. It's just like Monday is Mondaying, and I am all done with it. Like, I'm done dealing with it. I don't want to do it anymore. So I just decided that I would come here and cook this meat that my husband said he was going to cook, but he didn't. How do you get it out of the... There we go. But he never did, and then he left. So I'm going to cook it. And my kitchen's a mess. Like, life is a disaster, you guys. I want to go lay down. It's still like super rainy, drizzly, whatever outside. Excuse me. Human? Do we not have chili powder? What kind of life are we living without chili powder in this house? Where's the chili powder? No, that's definitely cinnamon. There's so much cinnamon. Where's the chili powder? Oh my god. This is what I'm talking about. Like, why is my life happening like this? You guys, there's no chili powder in my house. All these doggone spices and none of it is chili. There's no reason to have this many freaking spices in the house and not have any chili powder be involved. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to make do without chili powder because, my god. I'm about to brown this meat and then I'm gonna open up this salad and I'm gonna chill on the couch with The Women. I hope your Monday is going better than mine. I'm about 1 email away from telling my boss that I quit. Not for real, but you know what I mean. Crash out is loading. Okay, I did not get a chance to read my book because I unloaded the dishwasher instead of reading. I'm responsible. I can be responsible, besties. I'm showing you what happens in real life. You have to be responsible for a lot of things and not just reading your books. Because there's nothing more that I want to do than read a book. Okay, guys, it is 9 p.m. It's 9 p.m. I never got to read on my lunch break, as you saw. And after work, I had to edit this week's video that's going up. So I'm just now sitting down to read. My husband is home. I'm no longer home unsupervised. And he's making me dinner while I sit on the couch and play with books. So it's time for the women. I need to read this so I can return it to Libby. Also because tomorrow is a really big day. The new Kennedy Ryan's gonna drop tomorrow. And so help me God, mine better show up here in the mail, okay? Okay, that's all I'm saying. So I'm probably gonna read a good bit of the women tonight so that I can return it to Libby so that I can get into the Kennedy, like I will forsake everybody and everything for Kennedy Ryan the moment that she arrives in the mailbox. Like it's on, okay? And I'm still waving this book around like a clown. Anyway, let's read.
How did they not see you reading?
Don't be a smartass. Because what they saw was me doing everything besides reading.
You can't prove a negative.
They literally saw me not reading. He thinks he's slick. Okay, it is Tuesday. I do have an update, and that is that I took my bonnet off. I never took it off yesterday at all. I don't know what's wrong with me. It's much later than I usually get downstairs to read, but I stayed up late last night because today is Kennedy Ryan's book release day. Look, was I at a book release party? Absolutely not. Do I have my copy of the book yet? It hasn't arrived yet, so no. But I still stayed up until midnight. I was reading in bed on my Kindle. I was reading The Women because I feel like it's due in like 4 days, I think. So I was trying to like read that so I could finish it before KR got here in the mail from my pre-order. I'm only like 64% of the way, like 64% of the way through. So I'm not going to finish it before the book gets here. But that's okay. We're going to make it work. And I just need to focus on reading today. Oh, actually, I made it to 66% of the way through. So I'm on page 318. And it says that I have 4.5 hours left in this book. Also, my Kindle just recently turned 1 year old. And I feel like the battery is like rapidly depleting in it. Like I just charged it yesterday and I'm already down to 91% and like that's wild. Oh! I literally just spilled hot tea on my leg. Thankfully I have on leggings, but that was really hot. Anyway, if you've read The Women, I'm on part 2, like where Frankie moves into the bungalow. That's not a spoiler, but that should just kind of give you an idea of where I'm at in the book. Oh my God, that was so hot. I guess that means it's too hot to drink if it was like burning my leg. And I'm just like, I feel for Frankie. Like she's really going through it. Everyone talks about this book and like, I feel like I'm supposed to be having some great like emotional journey and like feeling extremely sad or something. I don't feel extremely anything about it. I do feel bad for Frankie. I feel sad for Frankie. I do understand the injustices that are going on, but I just don't have these like big feelings about it. So I'm like, am I doing it wrong? Have I not gotten there yet? So am I broken, or have I not gotten to that part yet? Or is Kristen Hanna not the author for me? I don't know. This is my first Kristen Hanna, so.
Okay. Let me say this one time, yeah, one time. You make me feel alright, so nice. I know you wanna do more, say less. You can stay the night, you don't gotta go. We could take this slowly.
There's a girl named Sabrina in this book.
No need to be lonely. Let me take you on this ride. No need to be shy, girl. Yeah, we in the air, it's an option. But wouldn't it be sad if we left this? We got chemistry, the way you look I see. It's in the air, that would be okay. We in the air, it's an option. But wouldn't it be sad if we left this? We got chemistry, the way you look I see. It's in the air, that would be okay. It's in the air.
Okay, that's my alarm to stop reading and get ready for work. I have 6 minutes left in the chapter that I'm in, so I'm going to finish that chapter and then I'm going to go prepare myself for work for the day. I did not get very far. Again, I woke up kind of late. It's my own fault. I am definitely going to make an effort to read on my lunch break today. But the one thing that I wanted to add is that I love when a book takes place in a setting that I've like been to before. And a good portion of this happens in like the San Diego area, which shout out to San Diego. My family is from San Diego. I used to live in San Diego. So it's making me feel a little homesick. I am feeling emotion about that. Like right now she's in Chula Vista and I'm like, okay. I miss San Diego. I miss the beautiful weather and the palm trees and seeing the ocean no matter basically where you go. Even inland, if you get on a hill that's big enough, you can still see the ocean. So I just miss that. There ain't nothing like that in North Carolina. So yeah, but anyway, I'm gonna finish this and then I'm gonna head to work and I will see you guys hopefully at lunchtime. Okay, I'm sure this shot probably looks like exactly the same. It's actually lunchtime. So I'm back with Kristen Hanna. I really need to finish this. So even though it's Kennedy Ryan's release day, my mailman has not brought my book. So I can't read it yet. But it just gives me a little more time to finish Kristen Hanna. And then get back into Melissa Blair until the book gets here. But I'm having the same lunch I had yesterday, that salad that I made, that I cooked the ground beef for. It's looking like a repeat kind of day, but I am not at my desk, so that's good news. I'm actually eating lunch. Let's get to reading.
It's in the air. Yeah, we taking off. I don't be flight. I got the sauce.
Oh my God. Is she pregnant? Jesus, Miriam Joseph, she's pregnant.
You got the spice, time ain't an issue with you, it's a virtue. Don't worry about anything, I'm right beside you this night. Comfort like memory, it's you and I, nobody else. No, I ain't bad at kiss and tell. I wanna get to know every inch of you. Wanna see where you been, where you from. It's on your waist, yeah, now I got a taste. I don't wanna rush you, yeah. We in the air, it's an option. But wouldn't it be sad if you left this? We got chemistry, the way you look I see. It's in the air, now we're breathing. We in the air, it's an option.
Oh my God. I mean, I don't want to give anything away, but oh my God. Okay, for context, if you like have already read The Women, I am at the part where the war has ended and Frankie is watching on TV the news. Yes, that's all I'm going to say. If I say more, it'll give it away. I was just thinking in my head. I knew it.
But wouldn't it be sad if we left this? We got chemistry,
like one chapter left in the book, and things just went all the way sideways tonight. Like, that last little bit of the book was cray cray. I mean, I'm sure the last chapter is just going to be a nice little like wrap up of everything in Frankie's life, but my God, what a ride. Yeah, there's so much I want to say, but I don't want to spoil the book for anybody. So yeah, just what a ride. Okay, that's where I'm going to end my Tuesday. Tomorrow's my short day at work, so I'm going to finish the book in the morning, and then I'm going to try to get through as much Melissa Blair as I can before I go to the mailbox, and the mailman better bring my freaking Kennedy Ryan book. I won't be left waiting, okay? Anyway, good night.
It's in the air. It's in the air. It's in the air. It's in the
So I finished. Wow. You know, I was like fully expecting this big emotional like tearjerker. I'm gonna sit down and cry my eyes out. I didn't get to that point, but towards the very end, I definitely have feelings. You know, like actually, now that I'm talking about it, I'm getting a little teary-eyed. So this is gonna be the spoiler part, right? Because I need to say something. I don't know, the idea of Frankie and Jamie meeting up at the end is a little bit touching. Like, after all that she's been through, you know, her parents finally sort of coming around and being at the memorial and finally being over Rye and his bullshit. Frankie and Jamie, I didn't know that I would be rooting for them like that, but I do hope that somewhere in Kristen Hannah's mind, Frankie and Jamie are together and living out their life together. I don't know. Yes, I unexpectedly am like overcome with emotion right now. Wow. Okay. So, all right, Kristen Hannah, I'll give it to you. Sheesh. What do I rate that? Okay. Now it's time to go to work. But it is my short day, so I promise I will get off of the couch and go read in a place that is not the couch. I'm sure you guys are sick of seeing my couch, but this is where I primarily read. Wow. No, sorry, my thoughts are jumbled because I'm kind of reeling from this book.
I don't know what I just did on my phone, and I had it like, it started the video automatically. I didn't push any buttons. I'm in the car. We're in the car. We were going to an indie bookstore, but let me show you something. Girl, it's pouring. I can't get out of the car like this. I have to protect myself. But I guess we're just gonna sit in the car and read our books that we bought with us until some of this rude rain stops.
Okay, y'all, I'm like 100 pages from the end of An Honored Vow, so I think I'm going to finish that tomorrow, and then I need to figure out what I'm going to read next. It is 11:10 p.m. on Wednesday night, and my Kennedy Ryan book is not here yet. I just checked the tracking, and it is now updated to saying that it'll be here tomorrow. I'm going to start a war. I will storm the castle. Like, where is my book? Where is my book? I don't think they understand how serious this is. Anyway, I didn't take footage of it because I just wanted to enjoy my time while I was there. But we did go to a bookstore today. Went to an independent bookstore near me called Quail Ridge Books. And I partially went there to go scope something out because I'm going to go see an author speak and have a signing there next month. So I'll probably take you guys along for that. But I went there to kind of just scope it out. Here's the real thing. I went there to scope out the parking, because if there's one thing you should know about me, is that if the parking is terrible, I'll just go home. I can't deal with parking situations if I don't know what's going on, if I don't know where to park, if I'm getting in any way flustered, I'm going home. That is right off the bat. So I went to go scope out the parking situation, if we're being real. But of course, I can't go to a bookstore without getting books. And here's the thing. I did get books, but I want to show you something else. My husband got books. I have to talk him into getting books because he's like, I don't need a book. Yes, you do. But I want to show you what he got, because what I got is going to be in another video. Strange Pictures. Don't know. Oh, just realized you can see like a big mess in the background. Whatever. He got Strange Pictures. It's strange. That is what I can tell you. I actually might read this. I don't know. He also got something unbeknownst to me, but that is on my TBR. He didn't know it was on my TBR either. But when we got home and I looked at the bag of the purchases, I was like, oh my God, this is on my TBR. So he got The Third Rule of Time Travel. So I want to read this, but the real truth is it wasn't that high on my TBR. So he'll end up reading this before I get around to it. But hey, now we own it, and I didn't even have to make it one of my purchases. So yay for that. I did get two things that I want to show you though. So the first is this art that I am going to frame. It just felt so accurate that I had to have it. I don't know, I thought that was really cool. They had a bunch of prints like this where it's printed on a dictionary page, and then they have a quote from a book or an author. So I picked up that one. I had like 4 or 5 that I was trying to decide between, but that's the one that I decided to get. My battery's gonna die, so let me just tell you the last thing, and then I'm gonna head to bed, and then I'll see you again in the morning. But the last thing I got was a blind date with a book, and this one, I don't know, it just sounded really cool, and based off of my other purchases, the bookseller said that she thought I would like it. So this one, it says, Arabian Nights inspired fantasy with morally gray gin, rip-roaring adventure, sand. So much sand. So, I mean, that's exciting. I'm not going to open this until I decide to like read it. I don't know, it'll probably be in a TBR video weeks, months, years from now, wrapped up. I had a good day. I should be finishing this bad boy tomorrow. Like I said, I have 100 pages left. And then that will be the end of this series. And I'm already getting very sad that my besties are gonna be gone. I do have some thoughts on the series as a whole. On this book too. I mean, there was a funeral scene, and it just took me. I was like, yikes. It was a bit, I wouldn't say it's a bit much. It was very nice and very nicely done. And I appreciate that that was in there. But it was sad. So add that onto the fact that this cast of characters is all about to go away. And now I'm just sad that my besties are leaving me. But that's how book series go. And that's why, if you have something to say, I do like long series so that I could spend more time with my book besties. But anyway, that is, we'll talk about that when it's over with. But yes, so I am gonna head to bed now, and I will see you in the morning. Okay, it's obviously fake, but like, they just surrendered. What is she planning? Because there's no way she just surrendered. Interesting. That'd be a crazy way to end a 4-book saga. Just surrendering during battle. Okay, let's continue. This was a series well written. So I'm sad that my friends are leaving me behind, but I'm happy that they are coming out the other side. Yeah. Wow. I can't believe it's over. I don't know. I have thoughts, I have feelings, but I'm going to save those because I don't have intelligent words for it at the moment. I don't even know what to rate this book yet. Honestly, listen, I would love to read more from Melissa Blair. I'm going to put her, if she writes more, I'm here for it. I'm here to purchase it. It is Thursday night, and what I need to do now, even though I kind of just want to let this book linger, I need to figure out something else to read on my Kindle so I don't lose my streak. But I'm not going to read too much of it. Like I'm talking like a chapter, because I'm not super into starting a new story at the moment. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a break from reading for a bit, let this ruminate, and then I will go upstairs, which is where the TBR jar is at, and I will let the TBR jar tell me what Kindle book I need to be reading next. Because honestly, I have no idea what I was planning to read next or at all for this month. So the TBR jar is going to have to help me out. But in the meantime, I think I might watch some TV. Is that the awkwardest angle that's ever existed? I feel like it is, but I'm not about to set up a tripod, and the way my room is set up, like there's only so many places I can put you guys. So I'm at the bookcases. You're on top of the bookcases. So you can see this tree from some of my other videos. This is where I film. You're on top of the bookcases that usually sit behind me. And here is the trusty TBR jar. Let's see what else I was planning to read on my Kindle. Green Teeth. Since my Kennedy Ryan book refuses to come in the mail, I think Green Teeth is just the next physical book that I'm going to be reading. I'm supposed to be annotating that for book club, and book club is meeting next week. Here's the problem with that. Next week, the day that we're supposed to meet for book club and read Green Teeth, your girl's having a root canal. I don't think I'm going to book club after having a root canal done. So I don't think I need to finish it by the time book club meets. But I'm going to take that out of the jar anyway because that is going to be my next physical read. But can't get enough. Can't get enough is in here. Can't get enough is not in my house. Can't find it. She's lost in the mail. Last week when Barnes & Noble mailed me a book, it took 2 days to get it from the time they said they sent it. This week, they said they sent it. It's been like 8 days. Haven't seen the book. So that's not going to work. I could do A Kingdom That's Cursed and Empty. That's on KU, but I thought about getting it from the library. I don't know. Okay, this is the ARC book that I was going to read next week. Oh, wait a minute. I just had a good idea. There is another ARC that I was sent, and this one was just sent to me, and it comes out on May 30th, which is your girl's birthday, but it's not in here. But what if I read that right now instead of whatever is, I don't even know what else is in this jar that's Kindle. Hold on, let me get my Kindle. Let me get my phone. This tree is fighting back over here. Okay, wait. Where's my Kindle app? A Name in the Embers by Haven Price. Besties, it's only 297 pages. That would be a good short read because it's Thursday, so that's going to give me tonight, which I'm going to start it. But it'll give me Friday, Saturday, Sunday to read this. And then that week on Monday of next week, when I finish filming this video, I'll finish this video on Sunday. But Monday of next week, I can start filming the other ARC video that I want to film. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to read this now. What is this about? Let's see. It says, the errant reapers aren't like the fae in bedtime stories. They are bounty hunters, merciless, powerful, and so dangerous they're exiled from all courts. Milo is one of the best, a hunter who thrives on the chase. He thinks nothing of tracking down a human girl accused of a terrible crime, until he meets her. Uh-oh. Jules is a struggling art student with a broken heart and no idea the fae even exist. Cornered and desperate, she strikes a deal with her captor. Help her prove her innocence, and she'll owe him the riskiest favor a mortal can promise a fairy. Anything. Stuck together and hunted from all sides, Milo and Jules form an uneasy alliance. But as time runs out, the lines between enemies and something much more perilous begin to blur. As they grow closer, will the greatest threat be to their lives or to the walls that guard their hearts? Okay, so we've got enemies to lovers. You want to bet? I'll bet you $10 freaking there's going to be just one bed. Okay, I'm going to read this. I'm just going to read like one chapter tonight to get it started, to keep my streak, and then I'm going to really get into it tomorrow. So anything could happen between now and then, but based on when this video is going up, this book should be out in like 1 week. For you to pick up, and it looks like it's going to be available on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have KU, you should be able to get it for free. If not, your girl's selling it for like $3.99 according to my Kindle app right now. So you can't beat that. I'll let you know. I will let you, besties, I'm going to read this. I'm going to let you know if $3.99 is worth it or not. Okay? Yeah, that's what's happening. You're not going to see me read because I'm going to get in the bed and turn the lights off and read on my Kindle in the dark. And the camera doesn't really, there's nothing to look at when I do that. So you're not going to see me read, but I will check in with you in the morning to see how the first chapter goes.
Girl, you got me down so bad. I can't say enough. She pull up with that new thing. Please don't fall in love, 'cause I think of you all day. Yeah, I was running through my brain, can't be nothing. 'Cause I just know you got me thinking about forever. Got a crush, crush, crush on you. I just wanna be your only crush, crush, crush on you. I'm not the type to keep it in, read it out till you're mine. Let me tell you now, I got a crush, crush, crush on you. When I was looking outside, girl, you got me lost in your eyes. I got you when you're falling. Just know that I won't be here for long. Thinking of you all day, yeah. Running round in my head, all or nothing. 'Cause I just know you.
So I've made it to chapter 5 and can't get enough. I mean, y'all know how I feel about Kennedy Ryan. We're already in there. I think, I don't know that I've mentioned this on my channel, but I've mentioned it to people in real life when we talk about Kennedy Ryan's books. With the Skyland series specifically, like Hendrix really resonates with me. Like I am the auntie. Like I'm the childless auntie that everybody loves. Like, so she resonates with me. I resonate with her, whichever way that goes, as a character. And so I'm like super prepared to like love this book. And I mean, I don't necessarily love a billionaire romance in general, because I always think like it's so dumb. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's usually like this girl who's like living in her car and she like has nothing going for her, and she's like, oh my god, a billionaire, but I don't like him, I can't be with him. I'm like, girl, shut up and get that money. Like, but this is different because Hendrix has her own bag, right? Like, so she doesn't need a billionaire. So I feel like it is billionaire romance done right. I don't know, I'm only on chapter 5, so I don't know for sure, but I feel like given everything I know about Kennedy Ryan and the way she writes books and the way that she develops characters and what we know of Hendrix so far, I feel like this is going to be billionaire boyfriend done right. It is Saturday. I'm going to lock in. I think earlier I went to book club and I inserted a little bit of footage of that, or if not, I'll insert it right here. I went to book club. We had a good time. And I was supposed to go to the book fair, but I like was not feeling too hot. So I just like decided to come home instead and eat some chicken and get into my book, because it just came in the mail yesterday after me waiting the whole freaking week. I mean, it was released on Tuesday and it came yesterday, and I don't understand because I pre-ordered, and that's rude, but it's here. I'm doing it. I need to check in with Lindsay pretty soon so we can start talking about how far I've gotten. She, I think, got the audiobook, so I think she's like much closer to the end than I am. But that's okay. Yeah. I'm here for it. But just look at how gorgeous Hendrix is. Like, what, girl? Cute. Anyway, I was gonna say finish reading this. I'm going to lock in and finish reading as much as I can. I do need to keep my Kindle streak, read a little bit of A Name in the Embers. I haven't gotten very far on this. It comes out in like, I don't know, 15 days? 13 days. Comes out in 13 days, so I do need to finish it, but I haven't gotten too far yet. But let me just say, I am like 8% into this book. We've already gotten to the just one bed trope. There's just one bed. I'm on, what page am I on exactly? I'm on page 27. Page 27, and we're already just one bedding it. Like, where are all the beds? Hello? Anyway, that's gonna be my night. I'm gonna read just a little bit of this so I can keep my streak alive. You know how I feel about that. But mostly my light is gonna be dedicated to Hendrix Berry. I can't wait for this to be a TV show. And listen, if they're still trying to cast, I would love to play Hendrix. I will drop everything in my life to play Hendrix, and I'll just read books in my trailer. But I mean,
You know, I'm a member of the International Thespian Society, so I got this in the bag. I'm just saying, if you guys are looking for somebody, I'm available.
Got me thinking about forever. Gotta crush on you.
It's Sunday. It's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Had a bunch of stuff to do today. But I've basically, instead of doing the things I needed to do today, I've basically been rotting. That's not true. That is not true. I did a bunch of like video planning, video editing, things like that. But I'm still in my pajamas, hence the blanket covering me, because A, my pajamas are skimpy and y'all don't need to see that, but B, it's cold in my house. My reading chair is like right underneath an air vent. So yeah, I'm cold. So I'm under the blanket to the best of my ability. But anyway, it is time to continue with Kennedy Ryan. Yesterday, I only got like a quarter of the way through the book. So I think I have about like 2 hours to read before my husband gets home. At which point he and I are going to film a video together. We'll see how that video works out, but it's going to be a joint effort. So, listen, he and I used to have a YouTube channel together and everyone thought we were hysterical together. So I guess like our relationship is comedy. So I think you guys might like it, but we'll see. We're going to do that. We're going to work on that, but I have 2 hours to read Kennedy. So that's what I'm going to do.
I just wanna be your only crush on you. I'm not the type to give it in, run it out to your mind. Let me tell you now, I got a crush on you.
This conversation about having sex with short men. I need to text Lindsay. Hold on.
I'm just saying, you deserve it. I need you, baby, let me stay by your side. Come and show me. 'Cause
And then I just didn't film anything else because I literally just sat in my chair and read for the rest of the night. But thank you all for hanging out with me for the week. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell button, all that fun stuff. And I will see you guys in the next video.